Hello, this is Keith. I'm with EveningsHadowsTarot.com. I got a message, a friend of mine sent me a message and wanted to know if the cards would answer this question. And she is single, she's retired, and she wants to know if she should move into a smaller home. Sell her house, which is a nice size. It's, I believe it's 2,200 square feet. She's thinking of getting a smaller home to help on the utilities. It would be smaller utilities, less insurance. It would be saving all around. And I said, well, let's see what the cards have to tell us. I realize that money's getting tighter. Things are costing more. My goodness, you go to the grocery store and it's just surprising how much things cost. Even if you go out to eat. I have a friend that picks up, I no longer drive, and a friend picks up our meals, and we used to be able, the two of us, to eat out, just get the fast food, and it cost us around $10. Now it costs $20. It can cost $20 or more, and it's the same food. So I'm quite aware of money getting tighter. I know my budget has certainly tightened up. So I'm going to, I've shuffled these cards, and I'm going to put them down, and we'll do a reading. Now what we want to know is, should she consider selling a house and getting a smaller house? So we're going to ask that question. Okay, the first card is Strength. And this shows that it's going to take strength to sell. She raised her family there. It would be difficult to give up a lot of the memories she has in that home. The next one is a mystery. And the mystery card is the Moon. Tells us that if she's doing the right thing or not. It's just kind of a mystery. You see the lobster down here, and the lobster's going to go up this path. We don't know where the path's leading her. The next one is Two of Coins, and this is balancing your budget, and that's exactly what she's trying to do. She feels that many things are going to take place, and that things are going to get, times are going to get rougher. She wants to make the move now. Her house is worth more than it has ever been worth right now, and so far, let's see what they say. So it says balance this out. The next one is the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Coins is sit back and save that money. That's always a good thing to do. The next is the Empress. The Empress shows a person who, the Empress is productive. So it shows that maybe she needs to be using all that space. And something that she may not have thought of, would that be to find another single friend and her age that she gets along with and can trust, and perhaps rent out her guest room or rent out more than one room. She could become a golden girl. And we laugh at that show, but I understand what they're talking about. The next one is Judgment. This means everything's coming to an end. Everything comes to an end, and it's a new beginning. And that would be a new beginning for her, all right. The next one is the Eight of Wands. And these wands, some are good and some are bad. Some, they're flying through the air, and some might hit you, bring you bad luck. Some might hit you and bring you very good luck. Some, they may all miss you. We hope that's what happens, that no one gets hurt, that nothing bad happens. Let's see what the next card tells us. Again, it's coins, and it's 10, and that's enjoying your money. In other words, she would have some money left over after she went to a smaller house. She could have other things. So that's a good idea. The next one is the magician. And the magician can manifest things. So he uses his magic powers, and he can manifest more money, and that would be manifesting more money. Let's see what our next one is. Again, it's coins. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen is counting the money, and she's one that listens to you, and she has patience, and she's telling you to take your time, be careful what you do, but don't overspend. The next one is the King of Swords, and the King goes right to the problem, and he sees what's wrong, and he cuts through with truth. Now let's go back and review this and see what we can tell her about this. And I think this might answer a question for many of us. I've thought about this myself, and that is to, I have a house that's a little over 1,600 square feet, which isn't huge, but it's a lot more than I use. I use about half of it. And I converted the two extra bedrooms into an office, and I let someone use one of the rooms for an office, and I don't make any money out of it, but he helps me in a lot of ways. He goes and gets my groceries, he takes me to the doctor, things like that. So I let him use that for his office. The other one I use is my art studio, and I do a lot of painting, and I also do my readings in this room, and it makes it very nice. So let's go back. It takes strength to make the move, especially at an older age, and to move down because everybody thinks you should move up, get larger, larger. Well, times are changing, folks, and now is maybe a time to think about being more conservative, especially if you're older and have less income. Next one is the Mystic, and we don't know where this path is leading. The next one is the Two of Coins, and it's multiplying, balancing. What he's doing is he's standing on one foot and he's balancing a budget, and that's exactly what this would do. So far, we're getting the impression that it would be a good thing for her to move to a smaller room, a smaller house, and have smaller rooms. The next one is save your money, cultivate it. Maybe it can make you some money and make your extra money. And it certainly would be savings. It would be savings on utility bills, would be probably half. Savings on taxes, probably, as get a house, would be about half of what they should be, would be with their house now. And I can't see this making any difference. When her kids come to town to visit, they have other living quarters that they go to, like they just get a motel room, something for them and the kids, and they may eat there, but it certainly wouldn't change anything. The next one is manifesting money, helping. This is the Empress, and she is being productive. The suggesting that would be a productive thing to do, using all the space you needed, but not having as much space. The next one is Judgment, starting new again. The Eight of Wands, some good, some bad. There's good things and bad things about getting a smaller house, but I think that we'll find that in this day and time, and she's single, this may be the time to move to a smaller house, even if she rented a room out there to one of her friends, or become one of the Golden Girls and rent out 3. I don't know if you could find a little grandmother that could be in it or not. The next is 10, and that's enjoy your money. Do the things you need to do. Don't overspend. This next one is the Magician, and it says let him manifest money, manifest wealth for you. Going up, it is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is again is manifesting. She's listening to you, having patience. And the last one is the King of Swords, and that cuts to the truth. So yes, I think you should think about buying a smaller house, trading for a smaller house, selling your home, buying a smaller home. I'll tell you what I have thought about doing. I live alone, and I have thought about getting a used RV and going down in price and size. Um, it would be easier for me to take care of, easier to clean and everything. I just have one bedroom. I could maybe take an extra room that would be there and do my artwork, and I could also do my readings and help you and do readings for people, and hopefully put it on YouTube. So I have thought about getting a lot and finding an inexpensive lot, getting an RV, and I have looked into them, and the ones like I want run anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, which wouldn't be bad at all. You'd be completely out of debt. Have it on a small lot. I no longer drive, but so I don't have the expense of a car. But I do have someone that will take me to the doctor and do the things I need to do, get me around, get my groceries, everything. So, you know, it's something we could all think about. I saw watched a YouTube on a gentleman who was single, and he was from India, and he was living in California and had an RV, and it was just a one bedroom, had the living room and kitchen together, bathroom and bedroom, and he said, "Let me show you my electric bill." Now, he did use his air conditioner, but it was such a small space to live in. We're talking about 150 to 200 square feet to live in, and he was doing fine in that amount of space. He said it's easy to maintain, and I could hardly believe it. He got the bill out, and it was less than $5 for his electric bill. Now, of course, this has been a few years ago, so it might be more than that, but let's say it's doubled at that length of time. That's just $10. And I can tell you my electric bill in the summer runs anywhere from $200 to $225. So that would be a big savings. Plus your water would be less. It's something to consider. It's getting practical. And with these times that are coming, folks, we're going to need to be practical. I hope that you will enjoy this, and I hope it's helped you, given you something to think about. If you would like a private reading, go to eveningshadowstarot.com, and this will tell you about my website. You can purchase a reading and pose your question. I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will put like on it, and that you would check like, but subscribe, and I would appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope this has helped you.